Hello, welcome. This is bonus exclusive here. I'm even giving it to you people on Facebook. So, next Saturday at SummerSlam down in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Jarrett is going to be the special guest referee. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that right. It's JEFFJARRETT. He's going to be the special guest referee. Let me tell you a little story about that I met when I met Jarrett. It was April of 1995. And down at the Mark of the Quad Cities, which was what it was called back then, it'll always be the mark in my heart. They were doing an Action Zone and what's the other one? Oh, and a Wrestling Challenge taping. And I was back there with I always had my camera with me. Yeah, back in the day when we actually used cameras, I had my camera with me, and I would take pictures of the wrestlers coming in the building, and that was kind of cool. And they pulled up, it's Jeff Jarrett and Road Dogg, aka Jesse James, and I had my camera there, and Jesse James was like, "Oh God, no, can't see, no, you can't get a picture." Jarrett was like, "Oh, it's okay." So I went to go with the camera, and then Jesse James was like, "No, you can't have a picture with him. No, you can't have a picture with him." And I was like, "Nah," and Jesse James was like, "Oh, it's okay." And then I go for again, he doesn't, and Jesse James does it again, and then he say, "Fine." Then he goes, click. Funny screen. Now that night, he lost, and he won the Intercontinental Championship in the same night. He fought Sparkplug Holly before Bob Holly became badass. Now, the way it is that Jeff Jarrett pinned Bob Holly with his foot on the rope. Referee saw it. Said, no. And then Bob Holly pinned Double J Jeff Jarrett with his foot on the ropes. The referee didn't see it, counted it, and then they had a rematch later that night, and Jeff Jarrett won the Intercontinental Championship back again. Funny thing is, not really funny, about 4 years later, 3 or 4 years later, Jeff Jarrett comes back to the Mark of the Quad Cities and wins the Intercontinental Championship against the Godfather, which was kind of weird, because 2 nights before, Jeff Jarrett's tag team partner, friend, Owen Hart, died in the ring. The only reason we got that thing was because they needed it for television. So then he won the Intercontinental Championship again against the Godfather that night, but that was my Jeff Jarrett story. JEFFJARRETT. Thank you much. I'm glad you and Vince McMahon patched things up. Thank you much.